There is movement in Salem on a push to require the Pledge of Allegiance at Oregon schools. We first told you yesterday about a Rogue River High School students' efforts to establish the law.
We asked what you thought and your comments poured in. Little Queen says she is against the pledge, but it should be optional, not required. Vicky argues the pledge should have never went away to begin with. Now the argument is continuing. Houston's Caitlin Conrad continues our total coverage from a local school which says children should fully understand the pledges they make.
New legislation headed to Oregon's House floor could require schools to lead students in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. For some local charter schools, it conflicts with curriculum.
To teach things that are age appropriate to the children.
Joe Frodsham is the director at Madrone Trail, a Waldorf-inspired school in Central Point.
It means we follow Waldorf curriculum and pedagogy.
Frodsham says making children pledge an allegiance isn't right.
If a child is going to make a pledge or a promise, then they should thoroughly understand what that means. And to have somebody recite a pledge just to say the words is asking a child to agree to something that they don't understand or are capable of understanding.
But the bill's author, Representative Sal Esquivel, feels different.
Be a teacher, you should be teaching what that pledge means. You should be letting your students understand that the symbolism of the flag is for everything that this country's ever stood for or ever will stand for.
For many schools in the Valley, reciting the pledge is an everyday thing. An assembly at Jewett Elementary kicks off with the teacher leading the pledge, which is all Esquivel wants.
This bill doesn't make it mandatory that you do the pledge. It just makes it mandatory that the administration or a student leads the pledge.
Elementary students at Madrone Trail aren't led in the Pledge of Allegiance, and they're not taught about the flag until teachers feel it's appropriate.
We wait until the 8th grade when our children are learning in U.S. history to implement the flag and the pledge, and in the lower grades it's not required.
The new legislation is still far from being law. Frodsham hopes their voices will be heard.
Just jump in and do it without really understanding our options or why and how it fits into our pedagogy, I don't think would be wise.
Covering your news in Central Point, Caitlin Conrad, News 10.
Esquivel says Madrone Trail is already breaking state law by not displaying the flag or teaching elementary students about it.